Hey guys, what's going on today? I'm going to show you how this one trade went up 500% before noon, which is phenomenal. But before we get into all of that, if you don't know who I am yet, my name is Russell Barber. I've been testing hundreds of alert services for years now. If you'd like to see my top 10 alert services for 2025, check out the video linked in the description below. And let's get started. So today with the money bar. So you guys have probably seen me talking about the money bar by now. It is an indicator from Tim Bohen and it's really phenomenal. So I've been super excited about this. And today's trade was yet another huge winner, 500% from when it was first alerted on the money bar indicator and with Infinity Algo. So let's get into it a little bit. I wrote a blog post, I sent out an email. Hopefully, you guys are starting to see the value in the money bar. But today was also Money Monday Alert, so that means in this package that you get for $49 for lifetime, you get a year of these alerts that come out where they actually just send you Timbo sends you alerts on a particular trade, and the majority of the trades today was on GPUS, which is the one that moved 500% over the course of the morning. So that's what you'd expect because he's getting his information from the money bar indicator, which is this one right here. And as it uploads here, you can see the GPUS is the top one at the moment, and it's still rotating rapidly through its float. Look how quickly this little bar is going along here. Start to see it rapidly move. And it's 751 times its float today. Its float is tiny, 367,000. That's a tiny, tiny float, which explains this big, big move. I haven't looked at if there's news or any reason for why this is, there's another rotation, why this is moving so much today, because I don't really need to. With the money bar indicator and the alerts and my Infinity algo, it's not something that I really need to know is like what's driving the stock. You can see some of the other names here. You can go and check those out and see how they've done today as well. GPUS obviously the top one for the day though, and it's still going. It still may have a lot more to run, but let's look a little bit at what actually happened. So I've been using Tim Bowen's Money Bar Indicator and also Tim Sykes' $7 training, which you can get in the description below. I'll leave a link for it. It's really helpful in finding and managing these. He runs a program called Supernova, and it actually uses the Money Bar Indicator as part of that strategy. So it's really useful to have both the money bar indicator and also have Tim Sykes, who's had decades of training in these small cap, low float stocks to help you with these trading because indicators and alerts are never enough. You have to be able to do this. You have to actually put things together and be able to actually, trade these. And it's harder than it sounds. So, like I said, it's only $49 for lifetime for this, so it's definitely worth it. The chart for G Plus is right here. And so you can see on the left here is pre-market. Now, all of these tend to work better pre-market. That's when the rotation float starts. So it's when the money bar indicator starts. It starts at pre-market open. So right here, 4 a.m. Eastern time. And so it's often something if you're really going to get serious about is you'd want to be a really early bird for these. You don't have to be, as you can see, you had some massive upside today, even after market open. To really get in early, it's one of those things where you have to start looking at the money bar like at 5 in the morning, and not many people are willing to do that. But if you're really looking to use these small cap low float stocks instead of options, this could be something that is worth doing, especially if you're in a different time zone. Maybe you're not in the US time zone, and this is not too early for you. What's remarkable here is the money bar started to show to rise to the top and started to rotate and show that this was a potential buy around here. And at the same time, on Infinity Algo, which is what I have marked up on the chart here, it again is an amazing, amazing system, and it works really well with this money bar indicator. It also confirmed a smart buy right there as well. And if you've watched my other videos on this, you'll see that that's happens time and time again. Is smart, the money bar and the Infinity Algo tend to work really well hand in hand together. This is on a 5 minute chart, by the way, so you can see that. And so, like, this would be a potential buy. Unfortunately, I wasn't up at this time, and then I had to take my kid to daycare, so I wasn't able to take this trade. But it was absolutely textbook and something I really wanted to show you as a good demonstration of this system. So not only did you have Infinity Algo alerting and the money bar indicating the rotation of the float pre-market and something to watch and something to trade, pulled back nicely, and then the alerts for Money Monday as they call it, that's included as part of the money bar package, started to come out saying buy this, and of course, it really went up a lot since then. So before anything happened, this was trading at 140, and now it hit 850. I think was the peak, about 860, and it's currently kind of could be consolidating in this range, but I have no idea where it'll go from here. But these are supposed to be day trades rather than swing trades, but this could be the start of a huge, huge move up. I mean, it's already moved 500%, but who knows? Maybe this is just the start. So if you look into swing trading, you might want to watch this one as the float is still rotating rapidly and it's doing really well on the money bar indicator. So remember, you do get those Money Monday alerts for a year if you buy the $49 lifetime money bar indicator. The money bar indicator is for life, but the alerts are just for a year. Still really good value though, so definitely worth checking out for that. Infinity Algo, $99 for lifetime is phenomenal. I use it every day. I'll leave a link in the description for you to get that for that deal. The Supernova training is right here. It's $7, and getting the knowledge from a multimillionaire trader who's been doing these Supernova small cap, small float, low float stocks is worth $7 in my opinion. I went through it and I did a review on it. And if you want to see a lot of this stuff, I've linked in the article, which will be in the description. I've put a lot of like the different reviews and things as well, so you'll be able to find out like the Supernova training, see what's actually in there before you spend your $7. Maybe skip that cup of coffee at Starbucks and go for Supernova training instead. But I'll link this full thing. This is something I emailed out to my email list earlier, posted it in the Discords and everything. Yeah, so today was phenomenal, and we may still have some upside on GPUS, but so far I'm still really impressed with the money bar indicating early and also its correlation with the Infinity Algo. So I'm getting more and more excited about this system. Hopefully, you guys can tell. And we'll leave you with that. All the links you need will be in the description below, and I'll talk to you guys soon.